So everyone, this is going to be a good video. This was my best week of sales ever in my entire reselling career, which has only been a year. So if you want to find out more about that from my sales from February 17th to February 23rd, just keep watching. Hey everyone, my name is Amanda. I go by MSAWEBB and I'm a reseller on Poshmark as well as eBay. Now on this channel you'll find everything dealing with resellings to what sold, hauls, and some tips and tricks along the way. If all that sounds good to you, just hit that subscribe button down below, hit that thumbs up button, and come back and see more of my videos. So I normally am not with this background, but I recently had surgery, so I'm standing because I can't sit down because I can get back up. It's all big old mess, got stitches, things like that. Anyway, so another thing, if I start to sound out of breath, it is again because I had surgery. So recovering and all that, but I wanted to get this video out because I'm really excited about these sales. And normally I start out these videos with kind of like my stats and some insights into my sales, but I'm going to hold that off because I'm going to make a whole video of itself about this week, because I average lately around $400 to $500 in sales. Last week, I sold a total of $1,083 in sales. So I more than doubled my average weekly sales. Yeah. So that's 30 sales for a total of 50 items. Yes, there was a ton of bundles in there, which I never have bundles, and I think I had 6. But anyway, yeah, so go ahead and hit that subscribe and the notification bell if you want to get a video all about what I did last week to increase my sales. Okay, but this video is all going to be a what sold last week. I'm going to tell you how long it's been, what I sold it for, and if I would buy it again. February 17th to 23rd. These are my Poshmark and eBay sales. I will start with Poshmark. The list is a lot longer. Anyway, so Monday the 17th, I had 5 sales. First was a bundle of 2 items. It was these Blowfish booties and this Dooney and Burke crossbody bag. So the Blowfish booties was the first time I picked up this brand. I like this brand myself, but you can pretty much get it at any shoe store. I picked this up because I thought they were cute, and I'd heard from another reseller, I think Honey Rags, that this does well for her, or she said that a long time ago, and I saw them and I thought, hey, I'll try them. They did sell really fast. They were up for about a week and a half. So well as this Dooney bag, Dooney bag, it was also up about the same amount of time. I would pick up Dooney if it's in good shape. I didn't pick this up. This was my bag that I got for Christmas several years ago, and I just don't use it anymore. Anyway, these 2 items sold for $40. I took home 32. Okay, next thing that sold was this Nike golf polo. It was a 3X. I sold it for $12, taking home $9.05. I picked up a bunch of these, and I'm thinking I should have lotted them up, but they've all sold individually. So, you know, I wouldn't say pay up for Nike golf, but it has sold pretty quickly. Like, I think I bought these like 3 weeks ago and had 6 of them, and I think I only have 1 left. So, not a high profit, but a quick flip. Next was this vintage leopard top. I got this from the bins, so paid about 50 cents for it. I just thought it was cool, and you know, it was vintage. So I think it was from the 80s, and I'm only really guessing that based on the tag and the shoulder pads. But I sold it for $20, taking home 16. Okay, next was this soft surroundings long cardigan. It was a 1X. I sold it for $29, taking home $23.20. I don't pick up all soft surroundings. I pick up most soft surroundings, I'm going to be honest. But I definitely picked this up because it had like a cute like Aztec-y trim, long cardigan, and it was a 1X. So all those factors made it a no-brainer. I definitely picked it up, and it was listed for about a week. Next was this Urban Outfitters leather black bag. I got this in my ThredUp box for, I can't remember how many purses, 25 purses? Maybe. But I'll link that video above. But I sold that for $28, taking home $22.40. I picked this up definitely if I found it in the wild. Tuesday the 18th, I sold 3 things. First was this vintage sweatshirt. I was on like a vintage kick for a while, so I just like picked up all this stuff. It's like just a navy sweatshirt with like a graphic of some, I think, outdoors company in Colorado. Anyway, I had that only listed for 2 weeks, and it sold for $12, taking home $9.05. So I might not pick up this exact vintage sweatshirt, but I definitely pick up vintage sweatshirts in the future. Next are these Ralph Lauren shorts. I picked these up at the bins. They've sat for a year. I probably would not pick these up again, even if they were at the bins. I only sold them for $8, taking home $5.05. I was just ready to get rid of them. And I made a profit because I got them at the bins, but I probably wouldn't pick them up again. Next was this North Face pullover. It was a quarter zip. I sold it for $20, taking home $16. I definitely would pick that up again. It was listed for about a week. And I don't pay up for North Face though. So if it's expensive in your area, I wouldn't pay up, but like if it's regular price, that's fine. Okay, Wednesday the 19th, I made 5 sales. First was this Walt Disney World pink sweater. It had Mickey on it. This was from the parks, so I only now pick up things usually from the parks unless it's vintage. This was $18. I sold this for $18, taking home $14.40. It was listed for about a week. Next was a bundle of 2 items. It was this Show Me Your Moo shorts and crop top, and this Free People lace dress, new with tags. I've had both of these listed for a year or more. So this is an example of brands that retail for a lot. They're supposedly really popular, but the market's so oversaturated it takes forever to sell them sometimes. Showing Me Your Moo, I just had it priced too high for the market value of Show Me Your Moo now. It's so oversaturated now. You're not going to get top dollar for it anymore, most likely. And the Free People lace dress, new with tags. I got it because it's Free People with new tags. And then I got home and noticed there was a lot listed. So I don't know if it was like a TJ Maxx or whatever, but it was definitely oversaturated. But anyway, they did sell both of them for $75, taking home $60. Next sale that day was another Walt Disney World. This was a zip up hoodie, and it sold for $25, taking home $20. This was an older, I can't really tell what year it was, but it had the magician's hat that used to be outside of Hollywood Studios, but it's not there anymore. So it had to be a little older. But I wouldn't say it was vintage. Okay. But that was also listed for about a week. So next was the pink, Victoria's Secret pink hoodie. Sold it for $17, taking home $13.60. That was listed for about a week. I don't know about it, but like if I would pick it up again, it definitely sold pretty quickly. And both of the pink items I've ever listed have sold really quickly. So I don't know. It really depends on the size and what it looks like. Okay, Thursday the 20th, the day of my surgery. I made 3 sales. One was a bundle of 5 items. So I actually sold 7 things. But anyway, first was this pair of Dance Goes. They were these brown flats. I always pick up they're not priced. If they're in bad shape and priced up, I don't pick them up. But if they're in good shape, good price, I pick them up. They usually sell quick for me. These sold for $20. Took home $16. I actually usually do better on my Dance Goes, but these weren't your regular clogs, so I took a lower offer. Next was this Kate Spade tote. I got this for my 5 designer bag unboxing for ThreadUp. I'll link it above. Sold it for $65, taking home $52. So that was really good. I was happy with that. Next was a bundle of 5 items. First was this Notations purple top. It was a turtleneck. So this and one other item in it. This it's an Ideology top 1X. several months ago, I bought a ThredUp box. I don't think they do it anymore. It was plus sizes, new tags box. So it's like 25 to 50 pounds of plus sizes, all new tags. I'm just now starting to list it. So these actually sold very fast. They're probably not something I would pick up if I found it in a thrift store because they're not that great of brands, but I don't know, we'll have to see. They're good bundling items, and you could see they bundled together and they bundled with some other items. They also, along with those two things, was this cotton candy romper. Had that for about a year. I actually got that from my sister. Probably wouldn't pick up cotton candy in the wild because it's like a boutique brand. Next were two Torrid pieces. First was this gray peplum kind of skirt dress. This polka dot, really cute. And the next was this Torrid magenta three-quarter sleeve top. The gray polka dot dress I had listed less than a week. The couture top I had listed forever, but I think I relisted it. So it only been relisted for a week, but I'd had it listed for a year. But anyway, she bundled all these items, paid $70, took home $56. It's a good bundle. Friday the 21st, I sold three things. First was this Lululemon Run Swiftly top. Sold it for $28, taking home $22.40. This sold really fast. I think it sold in 2 days. So I don't pick up all Lululemon. That might be a lie. I pick up most Lululemon, I'm gonna be honest, but the tanks take a long time to sell. I definitely pick up all the leggings if they're in good condition. I mostly pick up all Lululemon. It's hard to let it go. But anyway, this top sold really quickly. Next were these vvvMORE shoes. This is the second time I picked up this brand. It does pretty well. I once sold these for $17, taking home $13.60. But the last pair I think I just sold for $25. So, you know, pretty good flip and quick flip. I haven't had this listed but for 2 weeks. Next was this Steve Madden poncho. I had this listed for 2 weeks, sold it for $15, taking home $12. Okay, Saturday the 22nd, I made, sorry, it's on the other page. I made 5 sales, but 3 of them were bundles. Yeah, I know, that's crazy. I'm gonna make a whole video about last week. Stay tuned for that. Like and subscribe. But the first sale was this Ann Taylor top, had it forever, about a year. $10 out the door, took home $7.05. Happy with that. Next were these Madewell jeans. They'd been listed for 2 weeks, sold them for $45, taking home $36. Always pick up Madewell jeans if they're in good condition and not low rise, and probably not boot cut. Next is a bundle of 3 items. First were these Sperry topsider shoes. I've had these listed for about 2 months. Next was this Eden Society cardigan. This was sold in a Stitch Fix box. And next was this Jameson silk top. This brand is sold or was sold at Anthropology. Someone grouped these 3 items and I sent them an offer of $60, taking home $48. Next bundle was a 4-item bundle. At first was this soft surroundings top. It had a pearl detail around the neck. Then there was this Cotton Emporium cardigan, which I think is a boutique brand. I picked it up because it was kind of boho aesthetic look, so I picked it up based on style. Next was this Woolrich wrap. It was a cotton wrap. Honestly, I think they might have sold this at Sam's after doing some research. But anyway, so I might not pick that up again, but it did sell. Last in the bundle was this Torrid dress. It had like hearts and like a polka dot print. So these 4 items, pretty much all of them were listed around the same time. I think they'd only been listed for a week. They sold for $70. It took home $53.88. The last sale that day was a bundle of 2 items. First were these True Religion jeans, which I don't normally pick up True Religion anymore. I'm very picky with my denim because it's slow moving and I have a hard time selling it. I picked these up because they had like these really wide flares, so I thought they would do well. And you know, they sold in like 3 weeks. Along with this vintage sweatshirt. It was like from the 90s. It had, or 80s maybe. It had like cowboy boots. It was one of those painted sweaters that my aunt did all the time in the 90s. But I sold these for $40, taking home $32. So Sunday, I had 3 sales. One of them's not written down, and it's not in my total, but I'll go ahead and tell you what I sold. So first was this Tommy Hilfiger top. Had this forever, sold for $15, take home $12. Next was this one I don't have written down, is this Alice and Olivia dress. Had it forever. I was so excited when I found it. First time finding Alice and Olivia. I think I just had it really priced high for Alice and Olivia. I had it priced for like $90. Someone offered me $50, took it. Last sale on Poshmark for Sunday the 23rd was a bundle of 10 items. Yeah, 10 items, guys. First in this was this K. Unger cocktail dress. It was like a lace overlays, sparkly. Had that for forever, about a year. Next was this bauble bar necklace. Had that listed for about a month. Next is this tulip necklace. Had that listed for about a month. Next were these Bellissimi. They were by Dolce Vita booties. Had those listed for quite a while, but they didn't have a size in them, so that's why they had been there for a while. There's also a vintage wool hat. A vintage belt with like metal animals safari around it. Another vintage black belt that had like the snake printed metal on it. A vintage Banana Republic bag. And a Tinginello bag, which I got from from my purse unboxing from ThredUp. And this Banana Republic dress. So pretty much everything in here, except the K. Unger dress, had been listed for a month or less. Also, most of it was from the bins or cost me about 50 cents. So I sold all 10 of these items for $185, taking home $140.89. I know. So that was a really good sale. It's probably my best sale ever, actually. I mean, she got a lot of good items, but I made a really great profit because most of these items cost me like 50 cents to $1. But anyway, that is 26 sales. It's actually 27. I don't have that Alice and Olivia dress. For a total of $944, which I guess is really $994. Yes, that's math. Got it. Taking home, I don't know exactly what taking home, but taking home without the Alice and Olivia dress, $742.57. I know. And that's Poshmark. eBay, which is a lot less, but still, hey. 4 sales. Wednesday the 19th, I sold these Bally leather loafers. They had a red tassel. They were like vintage. Bally is like a brand sold in Switzerland. It's apparently very high dollar. I'd never heard of it. But they were like in a bin at like where people at Goodwill were restocking the shoes. And I saw them and they just looked cool. And then I looked them up and they were going for a lot. And there were several of them in this bin, so I took all of them. These are the first ones to sell. They sold for $70. Saturday the 22nd, I made 3 sales. First was this Lucky Brand belt. It was like a really nice leather belt with embroidery on it. Sold it for $29. Next was this Cabernet sleepwear nightgown. Sold it for $20. Next was this Gymshark, sweatpants. Sold them for $20. Had them for quite a while, actually. They did not sell very fast. I guess their leggings do better. Anyway, that's 4 sales for a total of $139, taking home $111.20. So total, minus the Alice and Olivia dress, because I didn't add that, but I made 30 sales, which was actually 50 items, for a total of $1,083, taking home $853.77. So that was my best week ever, guys. And I'm going to make a whole video when I'm feeling a little bit better about everything I did differently last week that more than doubled my sales. So stay tuned for that. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button so you'll know when that video comes out. And tell me down below what your favorite sales were from last week. or just say hi, because I'm going to be out of work for a week because of my surgery. So I got nothing but time, guys. So just say hi to me, like me on Instagram, say hi. Anyway, guys, I will see you guys next time, and I hope you had a great week, and I will see you next time. Bye.